Hey guys, welcome to r/readers, hope you guys enjoy. In this video, an entitled Kieran gets herself embarrassed in front of her husband and kids. This video is going to be on r/entitled parents, hope you guys enjoy. This next post is by u/frozen breeze. Family man thinks having a wife and kids grants disability and first class privileges. We're getting ready to board our plane, from Kona to Honolulu. Kona Airport is completely outdoor and open concept design. Storms cause an hour-and-a-half delay. The airport is crowded and people are getting soaked if they're not standing underneath a roof. We get our boarding call. They're beginning with free boarding for people who need assistance first, disabilities and wheelchairs, etc. People are cutting in line because it's noisy and chaotic. Pre-boarding complete, and first class is called. Husband and I are flying first class, and a family man is causing a scene ahead of us because he cut through the line with his pre-boarding group. He's blocking the line and telling us to wait so his wife and toddler can board before us. It's still pouring and we're soaked. Several of us are telling him that first class was called. He's mad at all of us, still blocking the line, cussing us out because he's not boarding before us. It's only an hour-long flight, you guys, relax, he yells. We continue moving through the line while he's standing and huffing and puffing, communicating with his wife that he's really trying to get them on the plane fast. This next post is by u/GGDabs. Mom tells daughter not to take things that don't belong to her. Proceeds to steal her packages. This takes place almost a year ago before I moved out and went to North Carolina. Backstory. I grew up in a house with my mother, maternal grandmother, and younger brother. My father was not present in my life except for 1 or 2 occasions a year. My grandmother was verbally abusive towards everyone, especially my entitled mom. When my grandmother died in 2008, my mother did not hesitate to move my entitled dad in. The abuse started almost immediately. Things such as physical violence, breaking my belongings, screaming insults and obscenities at me for hours. My entitled mom did absolutely nothing to protect me or my brother. In fact, she joined in the abuse shortly after. My entitled mom and entitled dad had been steadily getting more controlling and abusive. I have both of these interactions on video, if anyone is curious, as well as a few other interactions I mention. At this time, I worked at a large retail store in California. I worked 45 to 55 hours a week, hoping to save enough to leave. I was woken up one morning at 5 a.m. to my entitled mom ranting about how I had stolen her bottle. I told her I didn't know what she was talking about, and she proceeded to tear my room apart looking. Shocker, she didn't find anything, and told me when she gets home today she will tear my room apart to find it, and I cannot take things that don't belong to me. A few days later I came home mid-afternoon after opening. I was taking my clothes to do a load of laundry when I noticed a stack of pages in a guest room nobody used, particularly hidden behind the bed. I looked closely and it was a stack of boxes with my name on them. I should mention I was home alone at this time, which is why I felt comfortable enough to get some laundry done. I took the boxes to my room and waited for my entitled mom to get home. I confronted her and conversation went as follows. You know I get a phone call when I have packages delivered, right? This was a bluff. I wanted to see her reactions. Great! So why were my packages stacked in the back room? Stares murderously at me. Because that's just where they ended up. Why? Because, well, you're leaving. Stumbled over her words. Why are you keeping my stuff? I am not keeping your stuff. I want nothing from you. Then why were my packages being kept from me? Nothing of yours. That's where it happened to end up. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again, because that's considered stealing. At this point I turn to walk away and she yells, "Oh, whatever." A few minutes later, I'm literally using the restroom, pants down and everything. She barges in to have this conversation with me. Hurry up, turn the recorder on. I record all of our interactions because of things like this. You have no business anywhere else except your room. She regularly reminds me it's not my room. It was her room, because it was her house. Me paying rent didn't matter to her. Then place my things in my room when they get delivered. You have no room for any of your stuff. My things were in boxes at the time, as I was preparing to move out, so admittedly it was a bit cramped, but I had plenty of room for a couple of small boxes. At least let me know when something is delivered. Don't hide it from me. It's been on the front porch for a week. This was a blatant lie, as it was not there the day before, in the morning when I went to work. I have to walk onto the front porch daily. No, I have never seen it there. Whatever. It's been out there for a week. Then let me know when it's here. I don't have to tell you nothing. Let me know if you want more stories. I have a lot. Feel free to ask for the video as well. This next post is by u/c_championship_112. You can just change the price and risk getting less money. I had a good run without many Karens, but today we got another one. Here we go. I was out selling ice cream in the rolled ice cream truck when a family of 5 rolled up in their car with 3 kids screaming and crying, which is normal for me since I am an ice cream man. Then the dad took the kids over to the bench and the mom came over. Do you have any vegan options? Yeah, we have both oat milk and rice milk, but the oat milk is the cheaper option. What do you mean cheaper option? Well, since the oat milk is cheaper where I buy it, so I match the price. This is why the normal milk is cheapest. So you expect me to pay more just because my daughter can't consume milk? Pretty much. Other places don't charge extra on vegan milk variants. This is absurd. But this isn't those places. This is a small business. Do you know who my husband is? Then I look over to the table at the tall and pale guy trying to get the children quiet. I don't know, an office worker maybe? He's the second in command in insert big Danish company here, and he has more monthly income than you'll ever get with this van of yours. Then it sounds like you can afford the extra charge of oat milk. This is absolutely absurd. I will send you to court. I know the law. I've done nothing wrong by having high prices. Now you're gonna order or what? And side note, you should have read the sign. Then I pointed at the sign hanging on the side of the truck. The sign says, we charge extra on arguing. Afterward, she gets visibly angry. Then she proceeds to fall and scream. I'm getting assaulted. The husband ran over to see what was going on. Honey, this guy is hitting me. The guy inside the truck, and you're out here. How the hell is he hitting you? Well, I'm so sorry for the trouble she caused. We'll order now, then we will be on our way. They ordered, and when they got their ice cream they left, but they did tip very well, and one of the kids inspired me to make a new menu item, made with jam and peanut butter, and I'm still surprised that I didn't think of that. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of r/readers. Hope you guys enjoyed. Here's some other videos I think you'll enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. This next post is by u/artisticoperations586. Anyone else's parents refuse to give you advice? When I ask my parents a question for advice, especially if it's about university, they say, oh, you need our help? Well, I thought you knew everything, etc. Advice for getting my first phone plan? Google it. What's the easiest way to pay my tuition bill? No reply. Then get annoyed when I ask again in person. I'm 23. I basically know nothing. I try to pretend I know because it's anxiety-inducing not having anyone to turn to. Fake it till you make it. But you'd think parents would realize that their 20-something kid doesn't actually know everything and offer help/advice. I just don't understand. It doesn't seem normal.